Hi folks, Joblot Comics here, having a look at an old UK hardbacked album from 1970. This is Pow, which is like a kids' weekly comic that would come out in the UK, and they had the license to reprint some Marvel stuff, so you can see there's a great Steve Ditko cover on this annual. These were usually given as Christmas presents for children in the UK. The front and the back cover pretty much the same. Inside, the first thing we get is a Lee and Kirby Sergeant Fury and the Howling Commandos reprint, and it seems what they've done here is they've compressed the original into, so you're getting two pages on one page in here, yeah. And it seems to have been recolored. Oddly enough, the colouring is actually really nice on this. I'm not sure how much different it is from the original, but it certainly does look a little bit different. And this was probably for many people the first introduction to these kind of American comic books. Of course, the rest of it would have been filled with the usual sort of Beano and Dandy type funny character filler, and then eventually you would come across something like this, which looks like an old Marvel, even, I don't know if this is even 1950s, sort of maybe a short story. I've got no idea who wrote or drew this. It's the kind of thing that Lee and Ditko would have done in things like Amazing Fantasy, but this actually looks older than that, maybe really late 50s or early 60s. If everybody knows who this artist is, you could let me know. And then, of course, you had all this kind of stuff. Wee Willie Haggis, The Spy from Skye, which is a look at how Scotland was perceived in the 1970s, yeah. And then right out of the blue, you would get this page about weapons of war. And then there would be more antics. And then you would come across this Lee and Ditko Spider-Man reprint, When Falls the Meteor. It's one of the later Ditko Spidey books, where he was pretty much running the show. He probably wasn't taking to Stan at this point, and he was plotting and doing the artwork, and Stan was filling in the word balloons, and you notice it's just done with that red sepia, just two colours. Gives the comic a strange kind of feel when you're used to seeing this kind of thing in full colour. It's something that Marvel would adopt. Obviously, it was a lot cheaper just to use one ink and do the story with that. Ditko's art still looks amazing. So you would get that kind of thing. And then it would go back to, so you would get this. And then this. Talk about tonal whiplash. And then later on, we get a Fantastic Four reprint. And again, they've done that thing where they've compressed the panels all into make more space. It's been recolored here, I'm pretty sure, because Fantastic Four are all in red. And the thing is grey. It's just the strangest thing. And then that was it. That was the book. So such a strange thingy. I'm not sure if they had the equivalent in the US or in Europe or anywhere else, but it feels a very UK type thing to do. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed looking at that little oddity from 1970. If you did, please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. I'll see you in the next one.